Okay, guys and girls, I hope you all are having a great time. Today, I will tell you the basic Vim commands and how awesome it is and why it is so important to learn it. So, why is Vim my favorite? Simple answer, I am lazy. I don't like moving my hands off the keyboard to do everything I want to do. After learning Vim, I search Vim in every text editor. It is that addictive. It has awesome plugins developed by people like us. We will see that in some of the later videos. Okay, so why is Vim important? GUI based text editors are not available everywhere. So, it is very important to learn and become comfortable with an editor which can run on command line. There are many command line editors like Nano, Emacs, Vim, VI, and yes, RVim. It turns out Vim is very extensible and easy to use. Therefore, it is so famous. Emacs is also great, but I like Vim personally. So let's start. So before learning how to use Vim, we need to install it. How do we install it? First, you have to do sudo apt-get update. Run this command. And next, you have to do sudo apt-get install Vim. So it will install Vim in your computer. Okay. Yeah, you need to run this one. Next, I'm going to use G++ because I'm going to write a C++ code. So you need to install G++. So you need to write this command. So all these three steps might take a bit of time, maybe like 10 minutes or 20 minutes, but it's worth it. Do it. Then, after you have done your installation, before that, do you wonder what this reverse I search is? It checks your history and searches all the commands and checks whether you have a substring. So if I type G++, it searches the latest command in which G++ was there as substring, and it will complete it for you. So it's an awesome command or shortcut to use in Linux, and like you will get used to it. You will use it every time, so you can try it. So there's one more good thing about reverse searches. If you say apt, if you have typed apt, so it searched the command which had apt as substring, and this is the last command which I used. And if you pressed Ctrl R again, it will search the second last command which had apt in it. So you can do a reverse search in backward direction, and then you can use this command. And then to confirm, you can just press any of the arrow keys and then just press enter, and you will be able to run this. So now we'll start with Vim. In this directory I have a file called print.cpp. I'm going to open that. I have already written a code, that is hash include iostream and the normal main, and then I have a string s, and I am input s from the command line, and then I'm just giving a print statement. This is like one of the most basic code which you can write in any language. Okay, so this is it. So okay, so there are three most important modes in Vim. There are many, there are three more, but the most important modes are command line mode. So when you press ESC and when you are not able to type anything, then you are in command line mode. Then there is insert mode. So when you press I or A or S, then you go into insert mode, and then you will be able to type anything you want. So let's create an integer also, int A. Okay, and then you can, maybe I'll assign a value to it, a is equal to 5, and do whatever you want with this variable. Okay, so that is insert mode. To go back to command line mode, you just have to press ESC again, and you are back in command line mode. Okay, and then there is visual mode. So visual mode is to select a section of text. So there are two type of visual modes. One is the block visual mode. So when you type or when you press Control V, then you go into a visual mode, in block mode, so it will select your text in block form. Okay, then the second way of selecting going into visual mode is by pressing simply V. So this is like normal visual mode. In this it will select all of your text. So why do we use block visual mode? So one of my favorite use case is you just press Ctrl V and then comment out each of the line, and it will get replicated to other two lines itself. So how did I do this? To undo, you press U. So how I did this is Control V and then press the arrow keys, and then you type Shift and I, and then it went into insert mode, and then you type whatever you want to. So you can type all junk, and then it will get replicated into other lines. Okay, so maybe you find it little complicated right now, but it's very simple, and once you start using Wing, you'll get addicted to it. So that is what visual mode is. And how did we do undo? You just have to press U. Okay, so how do you move around in Vim? You can move around in two ways. One, by using arrow keys. Second, which many of the coders prefer, is using the keys K, L, J and H. So K is for moving up, J is for moving down, L is to move right. Okay, L is to move right, and H is to move left. Okay, so you can either use your arrow keys or you can use H, J, K, L, N keys to move around. Then there are few more commands like CW. CW is to change a word. So you can just type CW, so that word got erased which was next to your cursor, and you went into insert mode, and then you can type anything. Enter your good name. Okay, so this is change word. Then second is YY. So YY will copy a single line, and then when you press P, it will paste it. So yeah, so if you want to copy two lines, then you have to do 2YY and then just press P, it will paste the two lines. Similarly, you can build up many commands. Okay, now if you want to delete two lines, what you can do? So to delete a single line, you use DD. To delete two lines, you have to do 2DD or again DD. So it deleted the line. I don't want to delete one of the couts, and I want to delete this. Okay, so I just press DD 2 times to delete those two lines. Okay, then how do you move around words? If you want to jump between words, you just have to press E and it will jump between words. Okay, and to move backwards, you have to press B. Then you have, okay, if you want to delete the word under your cursor, you can press X. Okay, to undo, you press U. Okay, now if you say you have done all your changes and you want to save it, then you have to go to the command mode. That is, you have to press ESC and then you have to press colon. Then you see here you went into this mode. Then you have to write W. W is for write, and it will write the file. Okay, to save the file and quit, you can just type WQ. So since I have saved it already, you need not write W again. You can simply do quit. Okay, so we can do, oh okay, sorry, you need to do quit. You have quitted the file. So if you open it again, it's the same file. So let's try changing something here. Cout do you want to play? I don't want to play right now. I did not think of any other string, so I just wrote the string. Now I want to save it. Oh, sorry, I'm writing exit. Okay, so good time to show how to change a word. CW. And then I can write endl. Okay? I wrote the file and then I will quit it. You can do in both ways. Now let's run this file. So I can type G++ or I can do reverse search. So let's see, let's do reverse search. G++, okay, and then this is not the command which we want this one. Okay, so I am running this command. Then when you do ls here, you see an executable called a. Just run this a and my output is coming. So I'll just write my name. And your output is coming properly. So what did we learn today? We learned about command line mode, insert mode, visual mode. Command line mode is to give commands to your text editor. Insert mode is when you type, and visual mode is to select your text. Movement, you move up with K, right with L, down with J, and left with H. To change a word, you use CW, and when you type CW, we directly go to insert mode. To copy a line, you type YY. To copy 2 lines, 2YY. To copy 3 lines, 3YY, and so on. To paste whatever you have copied, you just have to write P. To delete a character, you have to do X. To jump between words, you can use E. To jump backwards, you can use B. To save, you have to go to command line mode, then you have to type colon, and then you can write W to save. To quit, again you have to go to command line mode, write colon, and then quit. Okay, so that is all we did today. How do you learn Vim? There is an awesome tool called Vim Tutor. You try reading this and do whatever is told here, and you will become an expert in Vim. Plus you should be consistent while you're learning this. So every day if you take out half an hour and try follow these steps, you'll be like expert, better than me or anyone. It's that good. Okay, so that's it for today. And remember, touching your mouse is a sin. Forget that something like mouse exists. Then see how awesome you can become. Bye bye.